Okay, question 16. The table shows information about the number of hours that 120 children watched television last week. And it says, work out an estimate for the mean number of hours that the children watched television last week. Okay, so we have the number of hours, and can you see these intervals here between 0 and 2, 2 and 4, etc. And we have some frequency. Okay, so to work out an estimate for the mean number of hours, we have to find the midpoint of these intervals and then times it by the frequency. And then we get an estimate of the total amount of hours and then divide by the total amount of frequency, which we know is 120. So we highlight this here. We can draw another midpoint column here, and then we start filling this in. So what's the midpoint of this interval? It's 1. This is going to be 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11. And then you have to do 1 times 10, 3 times 20, 5 times 25, 4 times 40, etc. So we say estimate for total number. This is an abbreviation for number here. Like, let's just note up here. This number, it's shorthand which you should come across. Estimate for the total number of hours watching TV. This is going to be equal to, so we do 1 times 10 plus 3 times 20 plus 5 times 25 plus 7 times 40 plus 9 times 15 plus 11 times 10, which is then going to be equal to, let's plug this into our calculator. So we get 10 plus 60 plus 125 plus 280 plus 9 times 15, that's going to be 135 plus 110. This is 720. So then we divide this 720 divided by 120, and then we get 6, where 120 is the total frequency. So it's going to be 6 hours. A bit of working involved in that, but once you've seen a couple of examples, it should be fairly straightforward to get to grips with. And it says complete the cumulative frequency diagram. So let's recall what cumulative means. This means like between 0 and 4, there's been a total amount of X children watching TV. So all that we do is, if we can get this in here, so like between 0 and 2, there's been 10. Between 0 and 4, it's going to be 10 plus 20 here, and all of them should add up to 720 at the end. So we can I'll just fill this in. So we get 30 here, that because it's 10 plus 20, and then we do the 30 plus 25, we get 55, and then we do 55 plus 40, we get 95, 95 plus 15, we get 110, and then 110 plus 10 is 120, as desired. Okay. And now it says, if you can read it, it says on the grid draw a cumulative frequency graph for your table, and then so we simply fill it in. So we say between 0 and 2 we see 10, 0 and 4 we see 30, 0 and 6 we see 55, rockets the 55 here, and then we see 95 between 0 and 8. This is 90, so it's going to be 95 about here. And up to 10 it's 110, so just here, and then 12 is there. And then it says on the grid, we've done that, and it says use your graph to find an estimate for the number of children who watched television for fewer than 5 hours last week. Okay, so at this point we need to get a ruler out, and we need to draw a line of best fit, and then So you want to draw a line of best fit and then read off from there. Don't actually have a ruler at hand, but bear with me and I'll get one.